Industry Insider is only available at Promo Corner, the leader in digital marketing for the promotional products industry. Each Monday, they discuss, dissect, and debate a single issue impacting the world of promotional marketing from every industry perspective. Now, it's time for Promo Corner's Industry Insider.
Welcome to another edition of the Industry Insider, your promotional products podcast, where you can get all the nerdy news you need to know about. My name is Jeff Franklin, National Accounts Manager with Headwear USA, and I am joined today by three other lovely folks. But before we get to them, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about our sponsor today. We are sponsored today by Tervis, the one and only. All right. So unlike Meg, I'm actually going to show my Tervis cup this week. And listen, Tervis has been around since 1946, starting with their classic line. The sleek styles make it perfect for active and on-the-go lifestyle. Tervis is the original double-wall insulated drinkware that keeps cold drinks cold and reduces condensation. It's backed by a made-for-life guarantee. Tervis is the original customizable double-wall insulated drinkware that keeps hot drinks hot and cold drinks cold. Available in several sizes, including 16-ounce mug, 16-ounce or 24-ounce tumbler, a 24-ounce water bottle, and now 24, 30, and 40-ounce wide-mouth bottles. Made from Triton plastic, made in America, lifetime warranty, dishwasher and microwave safe, and they're BPA free. You definitely got to go check them out at tervispromos.com. You won't be sorry that you did. It's definitely one of my favorite drinking vessels. So I did mention that I'm joined by three other lovely folks. So why don't we just say hello? First of all, it's nice to see that there's a couple people that are festive on this podcast. You know, we're talking about holiday parties, do's and don'ts, and all things holidays. So it was nice for two of our co-hosts to dress up today. It was really nice. Meg Erber, why don't you tell us about your festive outfit?
Was that a shot at me?
I mean,
that's a shot at
you. Have a lit up Golden Globes right there. Is that even Christmas?
It's that doesn't count.
That's an angel. Okay, I pulled it out of my daughter's room.
Yeah, I think Steven's more accurate on the description of whatever that is. So Meg, tell us about your festive outfit today.
Well, today I'm wearing the 6400 from Belly Canvas and Poppy. And no, I am. That's it. Just, I had to wear some red for the spirit of the holiday. I think Mandi came through though with the sweater that she bought from the Pennies, JC Penney.
This whole thing. Yeah, this whole thing, I just threw it on.
Yeah.
I made this many years ago. It's like a Christmas tree. And
I love it.
And I'm super festive. Get it? Noel?
No.
So
Noel, I get it.
Yeah. I'm really glad it was the holiday edition because otherwise I'd look like an idiot.
Me too. Trust me, I'm right there with you, Mandi, because I also dressed up.
I love your jacket.
A little bit. Thank you. It's the little lights are twinkling, Clark.
They are.
Stephen McFadden, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I was just thinking here, if I move my shirt down like this, it's a Christmas tree now. So the Adidas sign. Yeah, totally dressed up for the occasion.
Definitely didn't work, but hey, at least you've got the festive.
There.
I'll give you that. So, Mandi Rudd, how are you doing today? It is so nice to have you on the podcast. You've been, as you said, a longtime listener, first time caller. Not totally true though. You tend to chime in on the comments, so we do appreciate you, coming and tuning in and joining us on this podcast. So why don't you just tell everybody who you are, who Mandi Rudd is, all things Mandi Rudd, how you got started in the industry, so on and so forth, and we'll launch into the topic after that.
Fun. Well, thank you for having me. I'm excited. I dressed up for the
and we're live. Welcome to another edition of the industry.
Party foul.
Thank you. That was the Industry Insider. Steven's trying to listen to his own podcast while we're
I'm not touching anything.
I hate when it does that. I'm sorry.
It wasn't me.
Oh, it was Meg. Meg, you know it does that every time you do it.
I tried. I was like, click, click, click. Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, Mandi, you can start over.
You know what it reminds me of? When you're on the phone with someone and you're telling them a story and it just goes and they're like, can you hold on a second? And you're like, oh, I've been talking for so long. And that's kind of what no.
Sorry.
Your time started over, Mandi. We're not going to cut you off. So you're good.
Well, thank you. Okay, truly, I'm excited to be here. This is fun. Thank you. I do. I enjoy watching you guys. And last week with Ronnie, I was Jeff, like you, I was in jeans and I was trying to do some of these motions and I failed miserably. And I gave up early when I was like, okay, well, if Meg is struggling with this, there's no way. So yeah, so much fun. So yeah, I am a promotional products distributor in Kansas City. I've always been in advertising and marketing and sales, most early in my days with radio advertising. And so promotional products are what we fondly refer to as the prize closet. Always had branded station goods. And so I've always had some connection to promotional products and merch and so forth. And so many years ago, I had the opportunity to go into contract sales for a distributor. And so started my career as a contract salesperson. And then back in 2013, opened the doors to the worldwide headquarters of Brand Energy Marketing. And so here we are, yeah. I love it. I had the opportunity to work from home, which is great. So during this lockdown, my day-to-day did not change one bit. So yeah, it was great. So yeah.
So your introduction to promo sort of started with radio, you said.
Yeah, radio advertising, and then I worked for America Online. Opened up the AOL office back in '99 in Kansas City. I just aged myself.
I have a really funny AOL story, actually. So you know how you would like. I was working at a dentist's office and it was so boring. And I'm like, if I just put this AOL CD in, I'll have internet at least, or I'll have like, that's how it worked back then, I guess. And so I called up and they were like, all right, we're going to give you a login, whatever. And so fine. They said, we're going to use the first 6 letters of your last name, of your maiden name. And I was like, okay. And my maiden name was Dobler. So it was DOABLE and then and a number. And I didn't even think about it. And I remember applying for a job in this industry. And they were like, what's your email address? And I'm like, I spelled it. And then I said, oh my God, that's doable at AOL. I'm like, oh my gosh. So awkward. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I was back with AOL early enough that I was just, and I still have it. I don't know why, but Mandi Rudd, I managed to have that.
I'm gonna see if I can email you some doable and we'll have a conversation.
So Mandi, what cigar lounge are you broadcasting from right now?
What's that?
What cigar lounge are you broadcasting from right now?
Well, so this is, somebody did not get the memo that I'm so I'm actually in my basement. So when we were talking about, fun holiday parties for work and things like that, it's like, well, yeah, that's here. This is where I work every day. Not really, but could. So this is really my basement. It's called Sullivan's. It's a family basement pub. So yeah.
It's so you guys cool. Host Christmas at your house every year? Oh, yeah. I'm like, hold on, I'm out.
So actually, it's really funny. So it started out. My dad built this pub. It was an unfinished basement. And so a friend of ours came over and was like, Mike, you ought to put a little bar down here. Well, my dad was never one to do anything halfway. So where most people would interpret that as like a little wet bar area, my dad went big, as you can see. And we have Guinness and Boulevard on tap and, TVs and games and all kinds of stuff, which was really great. My brother and sister-in-law and nephew at the time, now I have a niece, live in New York. And so we always come home for the holidays. And so it was great. We'd always host New Year's Eve parties down here because the kids could be upstairs sleeping. And my sister-in-law and I would sit at the bar with our baby monitors and we'd have like 40 people over. And it felt like you're really at a bar for a party or doing something, but we could sit here with our baby monitors. So it's where the headquarters for holiday parties. So
that's awesome. That's the dream bar. That's what I want to build in my basement. So
yeah.
Job well done, I would say.
We've got a lot of comments. I can't take any credit for it. That was all my dad. That was
we've got a lot of comments coming in on Facebook. So first of all, Tim Hill, Meg, one par for the course. He says, "Don'table." Since we're talking about holiday do's and don'ts,
yes,
don't give yourself the email account doable. That's first and foremost.
Well, that's because it's taken. You can't have it because Meg already has it.
But it's not taken at Gmail. Well, actually, it probably is. Never mind.
It probably is.
Tim Hill probably has that. That's probably his Gmail account.
It will be now.
So Tim wants to know, Mandi, is that Irish coffee you're drinking since you're at Sullivan's?
Matter of fact, it is. Yes, it does not have whiskey. It is And it's an Irish, it's a little Irish cream, just a little bit. And this one is from County Cork. So yes, this is an Irish cream from County Cork, Ireland.
There you go,
Tim
Tim.
is a very big, he's an avid coffee lover and drinker of all coffee. So I'm sure it's up his alley for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Ashley Kulati says that work, LOL. She says she wants to work with Mandi as well. I mean, who wouldn't want to work there at Sullivan's? I mean, come on. All
Well,
right, so.
Okay.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Yeah. No, Meg, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say when I put something out in the promotional products group and I was like, who has the best holiday parties? And then of course, Mandi was like the basement or the pub. And I was like, oh my gosh, we have to have her. I think Eric Levin was a close second because I know he used to hold some pretty amazing holiday parties down at the plant that I was always part of. So, but he was too busy. And actually I didn't even ask him. So, sorry.
Well, my point to the whole party down here is because it's just me, and that's why that made it fun. But of course, the pub. But yeah, I was like, yeah, it's a rager. It's just me. So.
Well, we wish we could be there with you, but in this age of 2020, everything is going virtual. Nobody's having holiday parties. There's been an uptake in COVID cases, so everyone is going to be doing these for most holidays. I think even Christmas is over Zoom. So we wanted to bring Mandi in to talk about some do's and don'ts, and if they apply to 2020. I mean, are we drinking earlier these days or what? So, I mean, it is 11, 12.
Drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
That's my go-to. That's the truth. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
It's physics.
It's
right?
science.
Physics.
It's stated fact.
I was an advertising major because I had the science.
Yeah, I'm actually disappointed. I thought I was going to have a little bit more to contribute to this conversation because Headwear was actually still planning on doing a holiday party up until Monday, and our party was supposed to be this Friday, but we decided to cancel just for the the risk factor. I mean, we booked out an entire upper deck of a restaurant in downtown Frederick, but so it would have been pretty tight knit, but ultimately I don't know. So for me, like a holiday party in 2020, I think if you're going to have something, you do want to still, mitigate as much risk as possible. But for us, like most of us in the office are still in relatively close contact. We try to stay apart, but, you're still going to be in each other's spheres or circles, whatever you want to call it. So it's not that big of a difference between that and a holiday party, but and then you bring in the fact that everybody's bringing their +1, but your +1, those people are around that +1 all the time anyway. So if they were sick, then that person's going to get sick and they're going to come into the office and they're going to get sick as well. I mean, so I don't know.
What's scary about all that is you don't know the +1 where their circle is. So if that +1
Right.
is going into an office, you don't know, it's that domino effect of who's the carrier monkey in that group, right? So
Yeah.
even though
Little Ebola monkey.
you don't want to be that person,
So-
everybody's being safe, but you just don't know. It's too many external
So-
factors.
So
Good,
Jeff,
Steve.
I think that's a good place to start. So you guys have canceled yours. Do you guys have any plans to do anything different? And what are the other two of you doing for your companies? Are they doing anything virtual? You guys doing any types of celebrations or anything like that? And I can share what we're doing as well.
I don't know. I think I'm doing a couple regional things. That's about it, I think. And just some regional, I can't even think actually. I know my calendar's starting to build up, but I don't really think I'm doing any holiday parties at all. It's because I don't send out those Christmas cards to people. So people are like, well, screw her. I didn't get a Christmas card.
There are a lot of fun online things that I've seen, sort of that adapt or perish mindset where, well, we can't do what we've always done. So let's come up with something new. So like the whole Elfster thing with the virtual, Secret Santas, it's the best of a bad situation, obviously, but it's still, fun and cheerful and, a little spin and a little change from what we've been used to for the last 9 months. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Promo Corner is actually doing that with Elfster. They're doing a promo industry, sort of a holiday swap or Secret Santa type
Oh,
deal.
cool.
Yep.
So we actually, every year we I think to preface this, Mandy's alluded to it, where you guys have normally gone big and had a big party or whatnot, but we've always done the same. We've had progressive dinners, and we've done Trans-Siberian Orchestra and limos through the Christmas lights and all sorts of fun stuff. But this year we're like, we still want to have some sort of experience. We wanted them to do something, and I think I mentioned a while back. I'm in the middle of planning a charity drive-in event, so I was like, well, we'll just get everyone tickets to go to the drive-in theater. And then beforehand, we'll give them like care packages with like popcorn and snacks and stuff like that. So although we won't be partying together, they can still take their car with their family and go to the drive-in.
That's a great idea. That's really cool.
So
Way to
it's
go, Steven.
disappointing that we can't do it all together, because there's even like theaters now where they're like, you can have the whole theater for $150 or something, and
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
true.
can watch it.
When I had to cancel Adeline's birthday party, and I looked into doing that, and they were like, well, if it's an older movie, but like Frozen, I mean, that's not that old. They were like, it's $100.
Yeah.
And if it's a newer movie, it was like $150. I was like, I spend more of that when I take, 2 or 3 kids to the movie. So that's easy.
I mean, and if
But
you
we
really
never
wanted
did
to
it.
see, you could just do it by yourself, right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh my
I have the
gosh.
whole theater to myself.
Years ago, they did a re-release of one of the Raiders of Lost Ark. Maybe it was like the first one. I don't even remember. And so I was like, Henry, my son, we got to go to this. This is such a great movie. You're going to love it. Because we had done the Disney ride. And I was like, this is, it's
Oh,
time.
yeah. Follow up.
Go, and it was like that 400 seat Dolby, like the major mega theater. He and I were the only 2 people in it. I was like, this is amazing. He's like, Mom, this is scary. I don't want to. It just totally ruined for him.
Oh,
I loved it. I was like, this is going to be great. It was not so great.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like this year is just kind of bumming me out a little bit. Facebook with their algorithm, whatever, they remind you of shit that's happened over the last how many ever years. And so every day I tune in, and it's like telling me about all this fun crap that we used to do. We used to do Santa pub crawls and
yeah.
stuff like that. So what are you guys like missing the most this year as far as like the holidays or Christmas or whatever? And what do you look forward to maybe doing again next year?
Mandy, you go ahead. Go first, since you're the guest.
I would say the biggest thing that I'm missing is hugging. I'm such a huggy person that I hug strangers. And that to me, I miss that the most. But again, just having family and just, I think just the sense of normal that we've all known. I know we'll get to the next normal and we'll appreciate it so much more next year. But holiday parties, kind of just being able to go have a holiday cheer and not be so intentional, I guess, which is also the other side of that is now I'm definitely more intentional with the things that I am doing because they do mean that much more. So, but yeah, hugging and being able to just be carefree with, get-togethers and things like that. So.
Oh, yeah. I have to agree.
Meg, does SNS ever do anything for holiday parties? Since you guys are
well, they're inside, we always have FOMO out here on the outside because we there's nothing really, but on the inside, like they always do something at each of the DCs. So they do like dress up, and I know in the Illinois office, they're always like very competitive with each other. Each little section like has like dress offs. I don't know, Halloween or Christmas. They always do some fun things, but so I don't really get to partake in it. I'm always like, oh man, I wish I was on the inside. But this year, a lot of our stuff was canceled. We are doing like a friend game night on Friday. And I started off last night making these like cocoa hot chocolate bombs because they're like everywhere. They're pretty hard to make, I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty hard to make and make them look perfect. And I'm like, there's a line. So halfway through, I was like,
silicone molds.
Yeah.
I want to hear your recipe for this when we're offline.
It's just melting chocolate. It's super, I mean, that part's super easy, but halfway through I was like, I need something to drink this out of. So I made shot glasses. They're like white chocolate with peppermint around it. And we're going to put Godiva chocolate in that. So I don't do those things normally. It's just, not that I have any more time, but I'm trying to think of something different that would just make the party a little bit special. And I was like, this is fun. Everyone gets their own little shot glass and you can reuse it and whatever. I mean, just trying to make the best out of every little situation. But I know a lot of family, we're just not getting together this year. So a lot of people are high risk. There's been some COVID spikes. So we're just kind of keeping to our own families this year. And it is the last year, I feel like, for my kids too, really, because I have 2 in high school. One's a senior, one's a junior. And I have 3 that are college age, and one's leaving for college in March, and 2 of them are in college. So I feel like, and then the little one, I mean, we'll always have it with her, but I feel like everyone's going to be home this Christmas, and I don't know how many more years of that I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna try to cherish it for sure.
Nice.
So with the overwhelming majority of folks doing something digital now for a holiday party, what would you guys say? Are there any do's or don'ts specific to doing a digital holiday party?
Don't record it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, you know what? That would be a great movie idea, actually. It'd be like The Hangover, but you're, like have the. Did you guys see the what is it? The Office Christmas Party movie?
Yes. Yes.
It would kind of be like that, but in 2020. The quarantine Christmas.
There we go.
Hilarious, actually.
I'm just like personally thinking if I had like a online party, like I don't know how much I'd be able to get into it. I don't like because you're still partying by yourself. I mean, in a lot of ways. I don't know. Have you guys done any like?
Well, okay, so kind of. So PPA Midwest, our regional. So we did our virtual holiday party, and we did a game of Jeopardy, and it was all holiday themed. And I think
Cool.
you can maybe even create your own subject and your own answers and questions and answers and things. But this one was holiday, and it was really, I mean, it as opposed to those times where you're all sitting on it, which you're like, so plans for the weekend. I mean, like you're struggling to get people to talk because you're all just sitting there like, it's great. But they got people, and it was very interactive. So I will say there are some fun online games that do get people involved, and it was pretty funny because you're racing to click your buzzer first, and so it really was interactive.
That's cool.
I like that. Yeah.
Mandi, did your regional do a holiday party?
We did.
Or a holiday happy hour or anything like that?
We did. Yep, we did our virtual holiday happy hour. We did. We started out with, we sent out recipes for 3 drinks, holiday drinks, and then we made drinks back here on camera for everybody. And then we did the game. And then obviously the business side of things too, incorporated with new president coming in and all of that. So,
Oh yeah.
When did you have yours?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
I think it was the 4th. Whatever that Thursday was. Yeah.
Okay, that was pretty early.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we did the same thing. I mean, Mandi and I, we share executive directors on our
Best one
boards,
around.
so.
They're all amazing. But
No, Tiffany Knack, shout out, you're awesome. But listen, we did I'm sure you know what I'm about to talk about, but we did the same format with the drink recipes and a mixologist, and it was
He's a
it was
magician too.
But then after that, we played this basically a holiday Jeopardy game. And I was very surprised at how well Tiffany put that thing together. It was really cool. So basically what she did a share screen. So her screen was like this holiday Jeopardy board. Okay. It was like Christmas carols, and then it had the 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, blah blah blah. And then it had Christmas movies and whatever the other topics were, right?
The riddles were the hard one.
We did really well with the riddles, actually. That was
I think maybe I'm just having PTSD because it was very story problem-ish, and being, my son's home from school, I was like, is this Common Core? Can I go?
Movies for 500 was the hardest one for me. Like nobody knew what the hell that was. Arthur Christmas or something like that, I think it was the answer. Anyhow, we're getting sidetracked. So ultimately, she had this other website that everybody could log into, and it was called justbuzz.in, I believe. And so you'd have like your own little code to put in so that everybody's logged into the same thing. You just hit the space bar as your buzzer, and then Tiffany would know.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was incredible.
Cool.
It was really
so fun.
I was excited about how well that went. There's an idea for you. So any other don'ts
Well,
that you should be doing for a holiday party? I mean,
definitely want to dress appropriately, right? You're still in the presence of other professionals. I mean, I guess that one time it's like almost like Halloween, you get the chance to like dress up, but
some outfits are more appropriate for work than others.
Yeah. I mean, the whole purpose of doing from home is like to be relaxed and comfortable, but I mean, give this your opportunity and dress up, put some makeup on, do your hair, and show people what it looks like to get all dolled up.
Yep.
There you go. Stephen, any other ideas before we move?
I always forget to put my makeup on, so that's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just maybe I'm alluding to a don't here. Don't have a bad attitude because you can't be in person. you know, like you just have to go into it knowing like this is what it is and to enjoy it and to, you know, make the most of the time because this is what it is, right? Like just go into it and have a good time. So
I think the hardest part about doing a holiday party at home on like digital is the drink situation. You know what I mean? Because
You don't have to drive, so that part's good.
well, that part's great. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But you know, the hard part is when you need to go make another drink, you actually have to get up, go make the other drink. You're like away from the party more than you are like at the party.
or you make a
Yes,
pitcher.
Mandy,
like
I know we
Mandy.
don't all have Sullivans in our basement. Okay, rub it in a little bit
That's
more.
kind of
Will.
gross. Sorry.
Andy can just pull the tap right behind her and fill her glass back up.
Yeah,
Wow.
someone like puts the lampstand, like the lampshade on their head, or someone photocopies themselves, you know, that kind of thing. I'll do keg stands by myself.
I was gonna say we could.
No, I can't because I could not perfect Ronnie's yoga move. I can't do it by myself.
Damn it.
Only.
Yeah. No, you know what? Look, Mandy wins. Okay.
Yeah,
She's got
It's not
Sullivan.
a competition. We all win.
everything's a competition, Mandy. Everything.
Okay. Well, then,
She didn't like that comment. All
I
right.
don't know. I think Meg's decoration wins. I think that's
Mandy Rudd has a game for us to play. It's not rapid fire this time, guys. We're gonna do something, and it's definitely not yoga. Okay.
Sorry, everybody.
so.
We're gonna need our listeners' help. We're gonna need our listeners' help too, because we're gonna ask you to come up with the ideas of what we're gonna draw. So are you watching it, Jeff? Because I can't, because if I do it, just plays. But we're all going to hold up a piece of paper. We want to start off with an easy one. Jeff's just going to pick it, and then we're all going to put our paper up in front of us and draw it, and then you guys get to pick who has the best one. It's all going to be Christmas themed, so I don't know. Give us your takes. What would you guys like to see us try and draw? Let's start off easy, guys. Okay, and if nothing
Just
comes
go
up,
crazy.
well,
Like a stick figure. That would be great. You know, stick figure Santa would be really nice. So right.
all right.
Come on, we can't do it like this.
No.
We have to not see
Hold it in
them.
front of our faces. and
Yeah,
actually
faces
draw
will
it.
be covered. No peeking.
All right.
All right. Nate, if you're listening right now, would really appreciate it if you could just put something in the comments as far as what you would like us to draw. Get a little audience participation.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna just do the first one, and so that way we're not waiting on anybody. We're gonna draw. We're gonna do the first one's gonna be easy.
Hold
What?
on, Dave Goldfarb. Well, we'll do that one next. Go ahead.
Okay, let's just draw a Christmas tree for your first one. Super easy. It's I think we can do this. So, all right, you guys ready?
How much time do we have?
So you put it down when you're done.
So we're done.
All right, ready?
Okay.
All right. This is a lot of fun for people that are listening to the audio.
I'm drawing a Christmas tree.
I guess I could add more.
All right.
I'm adding
Oh.
ornaments and stuff.
Oh, you put a present under yours, Meg.
I tried.
That's kind of sad. Oh, wait.
There you go.
Awesome.
Everybody- come on.
Awesome job. I tried a star. That was the star right there.
Hey, me too. I tried a star. And,
That was snow, and then
All So everybody's got to let us know.
all right, Jeff, you can put yours down so you can see.
Dave, huh? I can put it down? What do you mean?
You need-
I don't think
side so you can see.
I didn't win. I can tell you that right now.
Yours was good.
Yeah.
David Schultz, who won?
I think Mandy might have won with the
Yeah.
Well, I went back in with the
Garland.
red, so only judge the green. I didn't know we were decorating more.
All right. What's up next?
That was
Let's
fun.
see.
We'll wait for the answer to come in, and while we get to the next one, first suggestion that came through was a Yeti mug. I mean,
what?
it's not really holiday themed, but I guess we could go that way.
You should go with a Tervis mug, actually, my friends.
Wait, a mug that looks like a Yeti?
Hold on. Joel Moore says Mandy wins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joel,
Yeah.
Yeah, Joel, you're gonna be our official judge now. All right. Everybody else can chime in, but
So what are we doing now? A mug?
I don't know. Do you guys? Okay, so Ashley said that you got
20
everybody
ounce?
to draw Jeff. Dave says you should draw your pets, or if you don't have a pet, draw your significant other.
I say we draw Jeff. I say we draw Jeff.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
And if it happens to look like Santa Claus, that's still a good thing.
I'm Chris Kringle, okay? I've got the ginger beard to prove it.
Okay. All right, you ready?
All right.
What are we
this would
drawing?
be great.
We're drawing Jeff.
Santa Jeff.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right,
I'm nervous. All right.
Okay.
Jeff, let me see your face again.
Hold on.
No, you guys don't get to see my face. That's
Okay.
the whole part
Okay.
of it.
Oh, hey.
All right, somebody else talk while we're doing this.
I
because-
Are we,
No. How about them Steelers?
How about them Steelers?
Wow. That's okay.
All right, there you
Hold on
go.
close.
You know what? If I had to pick a winner, I'd probably say Meg. It's pretty good actually.
Oh.
I'm drawing so small.
My beard's like my hat's like 10 times too big, first of all. My beard is like not registered. Hey, can any of the printers in the industry let me know like how bad my registration is?
Oh, Jeff, you know what yours looks like? The
What?
leprechaun in the tree video.
The leprechaun and the tree video. I
The,
don't
the
know.
amateur sketch of the leprechaun in the tree.
All right.
I'm gonna
I'll
post that
look at it and
later.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
Jeremy
okay,
White
so
says Meg.
I want to clarify because I wasn't sure.
I don't
if
know.
you were
Joel
who's
says
the
I
quickest?
win.
Who's the quickest, or we have enough
Man,
time?
my beard. If we just look at the beard, mine's red
an Abe Lincoln
and it's
beard.
bushy.
I gave you the
It's
Abe
true.
Lincoln beard.
I just thought mine was actually more together, but it wasn't.
It's actually worse than mine, Steven.
Okay.
I'm terrible at not seeing and drawing.
All right,
on my
fair
face.
enough.
Okay,
All right.
so we don't have to race through these then, right? We can.
All right.
go-
No rushing. Take your time. Be an artist.
I
Yeah,
think we
just-
should. No, I think we should
just-
make it like 15 seconds, so we have to go quick.
Yeah,
Just-
I thought we were being quick.
All right.
All right, yeah.
That's why
15
mine were so
seconds.
horrible.
All right, last one.
Totally.
What are we gonna do? Any ideas
What's the options?
from the
Maybe
audience?
other pets.
David Schultz said pets. We can do a Yeti mug. You know.
What's something else Christmas themed? How about a gingerbread cookie?
Yeah, let's do that.
That's good.
That'll be good.
A
all right.
gingerbread cookie.
Yeah, gingerbread cookie.
Or a gingerbread. Doesn't have to be. You don't have to eat it when you're done with this.
But like the gingerbread man kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not my gumdrop button. Let's do it.
Extra points for gumdrop buttons.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
20
ready?
seconds start.
Go.
Counting. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. I'm skipping numbers.
Well, Joel says a snowman. That would have been a great idea.
We can do that next. Oh, I totally just
Yeah.
lifted up my hand. I have no idea where I'm at in my paper now.
I use gold, but it's very light.
I'm done. Whoa, Meg, yours looks like an evil gingerbread man from like I don't know.
Oh, hey.
That's
I'm
Mine
happy
looks
with
like
myself
Rocky
there.
Dennis. That was a
Steven,
horrible-
yours looks like if you were like drawing that in kindergarten at your for like
Hey,
mine came with a glass of milk. It just, you
I'm
can't.
just happy I got the 3 gumdrop buttons on his torso as small as I drew that torso.
Yeah, mine misbuttoned his button sweater.
What is the Christmas tree looking like thing on the, is that where the buttons were, Mandy?
Well, don't they normally have like little squiggles of some kind?
I mean,
Ew.
yeah, like,
Who won this one?
Mine looks like what nightmares are made of. If
Yeah, I was trying to do the squiggles here.
yeah, Meg, yours is definitely horrifying. If it were the
Yours
night
looks
before
like
Christmas,
one of the aliens in Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
that movie is the scariest movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Jeremy Witt
I
says
lo-
Team Jeff. Joel says Meg again. So I don't know. It's like
Nice.
you
All right,
know.
last one. We'll do a
Oh,
snowman.
we're doing another. All right, we'll do
Oh.
another one.
All right, we'll do one
last-
more.
last one,
Do
last
one
one.
more.
One more. We're going to
All right.
snowman.
Are you guys peeking?
No, not at all.
Should I
Terrible.
draw the arm in the neck like that if I were peeking?
I don't know. It looks like
Really?
maybe how you would
If
draw.
I was peeking, do you think I would do that?
I mean,
I don't know, maybe.
Literally, this
I
is
don't
what
know how-
nightmares
I
are
don't know
made
how
out
bad
of,
you
guys.
I think Meg was looking at hers.
You know what that looks like? Have you guys seen the thing where you can have your kid's drawing turned into a stuffed animal?
Yes. 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 All day. All right. Snowman.
All right,
Ready?
I'm expecting
Snowman,
really good
and then we're
snowman
wrapping
here.
it up. Let's
All
go.
right.
Snowman.
Are you ready?
Ready, set,
Snowman.
go.
One.
And we're at 10 seconds.
All right. We'll call it.
This was the nose. That was the nose. Oh no, that was the cigar. The pipe.
Cigar,
Pipe.
the pipe? Oh, yeah, maybe it is.
Oh, man.
Why'd you draw the
And this-
hands out of the head, Meg?
If you look real close, I have the
Like
nose and
this.
the eyes and the hat.
I don't
Just
think my
totally
marker
missed
was
his
working
face.
for the head. Oh, yeah, it was. It's just really faint.
I don't
All right.
know.
Like,
Oh,
shoot.
man.
Fair enough. All right, who
All right,
won?
Joel.
Okay.
All right.
Who
Who's the
won?
winner?
I don't know.
Wait.
Everybody needs to chime in. First of all, look, thank you guys for listening and chiming in. I hope everybody's starting to feel a little bit festive. I know I sure as hell am. As I look out the window, we've got a lot of snow falling. Meg,
Oh, it's snowing here too. Oh, sorry.
It's just pouring down rain and 40 here.
You know what we should
well,
do? We should auction off our drawings, and we can have the money go to
For charity.
Fund.
Yeah.
We can sign them and we can auction them off.
Okay.
That or
I will do that, and then send me pictures of them, guys. I'll put them up on the Facebook page later.
All right.
Wait, wouldn't we have to pay people to take these instead?
Well, Joel,
It's like a lemonade stand. You just do it because you have to.
I will double whatever someone auctions off. So if they do 5, I will also put in 5.
Meg's doing a match.
A
I
match.
love it.
Joel says Mandy wins. So Mandy won 2 out of the 4. So she's a
Thanks,
winner.
Joel.
There you go. There you
It
go.
was 100%.
Listen, guys, happy holiday. Actually, you know what? We got to talk about Tervis, don't we? Look,
I have a
Talked about
hot
holiday
drink that needs to go
didn't we?
somewhere.
here we go. Here's the segue. You ready? You ready? We talked about holiday
Okay.
parties. You need a drinking vessel for your Irish coffee, don't you?
Don't you?
I do.
All right. Well, listen, I've got the perfect drinking vessel for you. It's probably coming from our good friends over at Tervis. They've added stainless to their line as well, to their well-established line about 2 years ago, with the goal of being better than the competition by utilizing state-of-the-art custom 360-degree UV printing. They're available in 4 sizes: 12-ounce, 20-ounce, 30-ounce, or a 24-ounce water bottle. You get a 5-year warranty on these things. They're 18/8 copper lined, vacuum insulated, 8 hours hot or 24 hours cold. And listen, I haven't done anything with cold yet, but this thing does keep the coffee warm for quite a long time. So it's pretty awesome. Go check them out at tervispromos.com. You won't be sorry that you did. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. It was a lot of fun. Mandy, thanks for the game.
Thank you. It was fun. I loved it. This was a good time. Thanks for
Good
having
luck.
me.
Absolutely.
Take care. Good.
Happy
Thanks so much for
holidays,
coming.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Promo Corner's Industry Insider. For more great content from industry thought leaders, including podcasts, blogs, and videos, visit promocorner.com.